Yeah, shooting in Westport. This is not an effect on my face. This is police lights because, of course, just arrived at the scene of a shooting. So I'm going to go check it out. Yep, I guess the address comes as 42nd in Pennsylvania, which is right here in Westport. Hey, how you doing? Just like last week, strike coverage. Here I'm at the UAW Ford plant. Ford plant here in the UAW parking lot. And I'm without reporter today, so there's the Union Hall. And of course my camera set up with a T-View, and I'm also in Van 7, and across the street is the Ford plant. Let us finish our day right.
I got 2 tanks or something.
Lemonade.
I don't know where I came home and I was like,
We are back live here at the GM Fairfax plant, and I'm in Storm Tracker. And there's absolutely no facilities anywhere near here. There's a gas station about a mile, almost 2 miles away to the south, and I've never tried it. It's how would I say, it's probably doesn't have very decent facilities. So, and why am I bringing up bathrooms? I really have to go. So there's a quick trip up in Riverside here, and that's probably the best bet. Although I could try the one, but that's further away, believe it or not, on Southwest Trafficway. Oh, the hazards of doing this. And the conversations you have. But it's, you know, it's a part of it. It's part of life. And lately with my issues, it's become a big part of my life. So I'm not super... I like the Ford one because I don't know if we're supposed to use it or not, but at least the UAW in preparation, I think, for this strike has got some porta potties lined up. And they're better than nothing in an emergency, which quite often comes to it. They're there, but here, oof. This one I don't like because there's just absolutely nothing. And when you have to go, you have to go. And what do you do? Anyway, to Riverside. Woo-hoo. All right, doggies, come on. Sorry about the wind. It's getting to be that busy part of the year. Let's get a steamer or a green mint tea. I don't know what yet, but not coffee. Steamer. I went with the steamer. And the doggies went with water. Right, dogs? Right, doggies? All right, doggies, ready for a walkie? Walkie? Wanna go? Come on, let's go, let's go. Westport, Missouri. Hey, how you doing? I don't know if my voice can be heard over all this noise. But this is where our live shot brings us. We're talking about, we're planning on possibly building a park over all this. Basically make this south loop part, a tunnel, and cover it with like a roof with a park landscape and dog parks and all sorts of things, you know, for the downtown residents. I guess it would be nice. It'd be nice for all of us to come, and depending on how good it is, how it looks, be better than this noise. Man, I can't imagine people living up there dealing with all this traffic. It's very loud here. I'm gonna do something new that's actually something old. I'm here at Key Coffee, which is actually Thou Mayest, was right next to Grinders, and I used to go there all the time, so let's try out the new location. It's unique. It's kind of like almost like an outdoorsy camping theme. This is unique. Got my honey here. Add some honey to it. Hey, how you doing? Not much, same as usual overnight. Main thing was my live shot. I was by myself again. I was at the Ford plant doing bump back shots, and then we're joking around where you call the Ford plant Team Transit and the Fairfax GM plant Team Jeep, because we have to bring American branded cars to those places in case we have to talk to the union people, and they don't allow foreign cars like this one, foreign branded cars on their property. And other than that, there was just a small fire. I didn't go to it. It turned out to be a vagrant house fire. They said the services were unhooked, and it was clearly, obviously started by, the usual overnight. And it's funny because as I was leaving, I heard the same address come across on the scanner here, that the fire had rekindled. I don't think it rekindled. I think it was restarted, but don't quote me on that. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go have some tea before I go home and go to bed over here at Headrush. They're known for their tea. One of the owners is Chinese American, and she goes back to her home province in China and gets tea that way. And so the tea is really, really good, and one of the best places in Kansas City to get tea. So I'm gonna go have some mint tea because my stomach has been sour again for every morning. I have a bad stomach, and I'll figure out what I need to stop eating or start eating. But one of the things I think helps is mint tea. So here we are, if we can make it across the way at Headrush. Headrush, mint tea. If I can get turned around the parking lot. Oh, I love that there's backup cameras in all the cars now. It's a great thing. Alright, time to get tea. Hot. Well, for some reason, everything is busy. There's a lot of traffic. Traffic jams tonight. I'll have some tea. Look at the tea. But I also got something bad. Let's hope it doesn't cause pointy.
That's not the right move.
It's like going to Mr. D's Donuts and trying to buy coffee.
It looks like it's about to start raining buckets. I don't know how long this will last. Hopefully not when I'm doing live shots. But yeah, some pretty serious rain coming.
Copy. You taking one adult female back to the jail. Correction, back to the station. The copy starting launch. Good. 28805. 322 just had a vehicle. Engine 43 checking. Calling engine 43 checking. Negative. There's a party walking right now on 4875 Terrace right behind the church. He's got a flashlight. Looks like a white male. Can't tell color t-shirt, dark colored shorts. He's walking eastbound towards correction westbound towards Columbia.
Back live here at Ford, and we got some stormy skies around. Let's see if I can get it with a close-up cam. Down topic.
Where are we going before we walk out the rain?
Yeah, before we walk out the rain, we're going to go over.
Okay. Well, we're on there.
Yeah, I look around this place and it's fine, rainy day. Oops. This hood isn't very good. We are gotta get up the stairs. Sassified. We've got severe weather rolling in. A line of severe storms. Well, the ones up north are. Yeah, we're under a severe thunderstorm watch. It's the only one now. There was a whole line of them. They just turned off. I'm not seeing lots of rotation, just kind of a mix of stuff. And I've run out from what I'm doing to babysit some scaredy doggies. Woof, 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 woof. Before they tear up the car. And I got Stella over here. She's found herself a nice hidey hole, nice dark place, and I put my jacket over her. And it's, of course, starting to rain pretty hard outside. And lots of lightning, which is why the doggies are scared. And I've put on some music, which I can't play while I'm doing the video, but I will start playing it again. And just sitting with the dogs. Right, doggies? Right, Jim? Right, Jim? Right? Can you turn your head sideways? Is there a doggy out there? Doggy? Dog. He's usually pretty calm, but he's kind of scared too. It's hailing. Oh no. And we got Miss Bella covered up, and Jimmy is just bearing with it. Oh, hell. I don't know if you can see it out there. It's just kind of like hailing lightly. Penny size hail. Yeah, right in the core of it. And it's like the biggest, baddest thing in town. It's right over us. That is crazy. Water is shooting out of that drain and cars are turning around. It's just flooding. Look at all the water going down the street. And we're sitting here, I guess kind of broken down. We can't see a thing. The window is fogged up. And there's something going on with our AC. The Plaza Art Fair is being flooded out. Look at that. Let's see what the well, Flush Creek is looks normal. Well, our AC issue seems to have resolved itself. We fiddled with the controls and then the AC came on. I put it on auto and then it all came on. And our window is defogged, so we're gonna take a break and we're gonna eat food. We are chowing down at Big Biscuit. That's my ham steak.
Cholula.
Zacium here has Remember the Alamo. Aunt Cien has a scramble bowl. Luke has some kid plate. Isaiah has biscuits and gravy, and she's obsessed by the phone. And
Isaiah.
You have so many stuff. My thumb is getting tired.
Saya, you eat now.
Yep. All right. Flush Creek looks normal after all that rain. Let's let it roll for a little bit. 10 seconds. We seem to have lost some people, doggies. They couldn't handle it.
Just drop that much on Tom. I'm sure he
Susan is getting the camera on her iWatch fixed. So we're waiting here at the iStore for her. Right, Dawgs? Stella's flipping out on the crazy display over there. She flips out on everything. To finish out the day. Such good weather. We're grilling. Yeah, the weather's nice after all that rain. We're trying out a new to us Filipino restaurant here in Grandview. And we'll see how it is. It's called Manila Bay Express.
Order ahead in the app, and you can pick up when you get here.
Love the decor. Oh, my favorite. And then we have that too. Soup. Barbecue and pancit. Grilled squid. Is that pork adobo?
Yeah.
And what's
And
this?
then menudo. Can you move it up?
This is menudo?
Squid.
Luke likes squid. Uso knockoff. I got this air pump slash jump starter thing from Costco. It was pretty expensive actually. But when I was at Discount Tires, I said I wanted to get an automatic air pump that would shut off at the right tire pressure. Well, guess what this one does? It might do it here in a second. It's supposed to be at 35 PSI. It's 34.9. See? Wow, amazing.